Have you ever had that feeling, that prickle on the back of your neck when you think you see someone you know in a crowd, only to realize it's a stranger? Now, imagine that feeling amplified 1,000 times. Imagine you turn a corner and the face you see is your own. Welcome to EnfinityCast. I'm your host, Vesper Thorne, and tonight we are peering into the abyss of one of humanity's oldest fears, the doppelganger. And here to help guide us through the shadows is my co-host, the ever-inquisitive Solene Vox.
It's a pleasure to be here, Vesper. The idea of a living double is uniquely terrifying. It's not a monster or a ghost in the traditional sense. It's an intimate violation of your very identity.
Exactly. And this isn't just modern folklore. History is littered with these encounters. Solene, you were telling me about a particularly chilling case from the 19th century?
I was. The case of Emily Sago, a French teacher working in Latvia in 1845. By all accounts, she was a wonderful teacher, but she kept getting fired. The reason? Her students, and sometimes fellow staff, would see two of her. On one occasion, while Emily was in the garden, her doppelganger appeared in the classroom, sitting silently in her chair. 13 students saw it.
13 witnesses. That's what makes it so unnerving. It wasn't just in her head. They said the real Emily would seem sluggish and drained whenever the double appeared, as if it were siphoning her life force.
Precisely, and it's a recurring theme. The word doppelganger is German for double-goer, and in folklore, meeting your double is almost universally seen as an omen of death. Abraham Lincoln famously told his wife he saw two faces of himself in a mirror after his first election, one living, one deathly pale. He was assassinated a few years later.
Of course, science would try to explain this away. They call it autoscopy, a neurological hiccup, a hallucination where you see yourself from an outside perspective. But that doesn't explain cases like Émilie Saget's, where other people see the double, interact with it even.
No, it doesn't, which leads us to more speculative territory. What if these aren't omens or hallucinations? What if they're visitors? Modern physics theorizes about the multiverse, an infinite number of parallel dimensions, each one a slight variation of our own.
So a doppelganger could be you from another reality, a reality that has, for a terrifying moment, bled through into ours. Imagine the implications. Another you who made different choices, living a different life. What would they want? Are they just as confused, or is their appearance a sign that the walls between worlds are growing thin?
It makes you wonder, if you met your double, would you see a friend, or would you see a rival, a ghost of the past, or threat to your future? The one certainty is that you would never be the same again. Your sense of self, your uniqueness, would be shattered.
A chilling thought to leave you with. Whether they are phantoms of the mind, harbingers of doom, or travelers from a parallel world, the doppelganger remains one of the most personal and profound mysteries. So, the next time you catch a glimpse of yourself in a darkened window, make sure there's only one reflection looking back.